All right, House of the Dragon episode 4.
Mm.
So this one took a little turn there.
Mm.
So I don't know if they were hinting at it the whole season so far, because I seen looks and stuff, but I just thought, hey, like this uncle and niece are actually really close. But the whole episode kind of revolved around the uncle putting the moves on that niece and the niece reciprocating.
Yeah, but it seemed like he's been grooming her since she was like 13 years old.
Yeah, which is
Shit's kind of disgusting.
not uncommon for
Targaryens.
the Targaryens. It's just weird for us, and it is weird. It's a fucked up thing. But we're sitting here in the 21st century,
Yeah,
watching all this weird shit go down. Um, yeah, it was a bit wild there. I was kind of like, what the fuck is going on?
yeah.
Um, because the Targaryens I thought were kind of wed before they kind of got into all that shit.
Mm.
You know, like they were actually arranged.
Yes, yeah. Which is why, like, it felt so weird in the last episode or 2 episodes ago, when with the hunt
Yeah,
and the hand wants her to marry the the little kid.
yeah,
It was wild.
yeah. Her half brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was fucked up. It keeps pushing the envelope until eventually you're just gonna see him just getting it on, and it's gonna be like the Cersei Jamie type shit.
yeah.
Um, what else do you get to see? So because of that, there's all these ramifications, right? Like you thought that Viserys and Daemon were kind of beefing, but then
Mm.
Daemon comes back into the fold and he's welcomed with open arms because
Yeah,
he fucked up the crab feeder on the Triarchy,
yeah.
and
Because
basically,
he basically comes back the king of the narrow sea.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then says, "I give up my crown and everything."
Mm.
So by the end of this episode, Daemon just like he's been excommunicated.
Again.
Yeah, again. And this time being sent back to the Vale to
Mm.
his wife
Where
that he hates.
he was supposed to go the first time.
Yeah. Um, and also Rhaenyra is now like, now you're definitely marrying Laenor,
Yeah.
um, Velaryon.
For like, yeah.
And after she's like banging Kristen Cole on the side there,
Yeah.
so he's probably gonna go around wherever she goes, and then that's gonna add like another layer of intensity to the
Hmm.
romance. I don't know if she was just using him to just burn off the horniness. You know what I mean?
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically, I reckon that's what it was. It
Yeah,
was a
because
mercy fuck.
yeah. Well, for him,
Yeah.
he didn't even look like he wanted to do it.
No. But he's like, that always seems a little pussy to me. Like, he hasn't been tested.
She did say that out of all the nights, you're right. Like he hasn't really been
He's a
tested. Like,
knight. Like, that means nothing.
but he
He
like
should have been out there fighting.
he was. So he was the only one that had combat experience. That's why she chose him.
He obviously came back because he was hiding.
But I was thinking, like, how wild would that be to be in that situation? You have no land or titles except for Knight and like Knight of the King's Guard, which is already like pretty fucking
Which
high up there. That's the best of the best.
you, but Jamie had to give up all of his claims to the kingdom as well to be
Yeah,
the knight of the King's Guard.
but then like now your duty includes like banging the future queen. What are you doing in that situation? That'd be rough.
You do what you're told.
She like she definitely.
Do you have to? It's either that or, hey, your head's on the spike outside. Like, what are you going to do? It's almost like reverse rape when you think about it.
Yeah, it was
Rape.
it was a bit
Rape.
wild.
Yeah.
She kind of forced herself onto him, but
Hmm.
you know, what do you do? She fucked her uncle.
Shit is disgusting.
Well, got a little half chub there. I mean, they didn't really complete the act. Not in this episode, anyways.
Fucking not yet.
But it's coming.
Whose aunt is what's his face? Whose mother gives birth to Danny?
Whose mother?
Because that's someone's aunt is Jon Snow's mother. Yeah, it's related.
What's his face? Rhaegar. Rhaegar
Rhaegar.
is Danny's brother, but also John's father, which
Yeah.
makes
It makes
Danny his
them
aunt.
aunt and nephew.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they did it.
Yeah.
Ew.
Do you reckon we're gonna see like Jon Snow actually take up the throne, or at least make a play for the throne?
In the spin-off,
Yeah.
I hope not. To be honest, I want to see John at peace in that show, and then someone comes calling.
He's never going back to the wall.
He's there. He's like beyond the wall now.
He's the new king of the
Yeah.
yeah.
So he's got to establish that base and everything. So I hope they kind of stick with it there. But then, like, there's got to be something that disturbs the peace. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like they can bring the White Walkers back.
The dragon.
Maybe. Can you imagine if the whole season is John hunting that dragon,
Fuck yeah.
and we get Rain of Fire, the medieval times version?
Get it done.
Well, but what happens if this shit goes from Rain of Fire to just Dragonheart, and he just befriends the dragon?
That'd be
That
the
dragon-
ultimate ending.
Yeah, that dragon would be. What's his face? He's the only living Targaryen left.
Yeah.
It'd be loyal to him if he found it.
It'd also be wild if the dragon was pregnant and laid eggs at the end of that episode, or the end, like halfway through the season or something.
Because
by the
Danny
end-
probably got pregnant.
And then by the end, like the dragons hatch,
Mm.
and then those Northerners, the true Northerners, become dragon riders.